Do you guys want to see a dead body? Because I am about to show you one. So it seems that Warner Brothers Discovery is heading towards a path of non-existence, like that of Orion. You guys remember that old studio? Every time a film came on, they'll give you a view of space, and in white lettering, it'll come across the screen, Orion, and they have a star shooting across those letters. Yeah, pretty soon, Warner Brothers is going to join them in the void as the company continues to take L's. I have never seen a studio take this many L's in this short period of time. I swear to you, it's almost as if this company would never get their heads above water. Now, I'm going to give you guys the true reason why Warner Brothers is in this predicament. And trust me, it is pretty obvious. In fact, it's two reasons. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly why. But first, let's get into today's news. Warner Brothers Discovery stock crumbles to all-time lows after huge Q2 impairment charge. So in other words, Warner Brothers had to show their investors how much money they're losing. And trust me, it's a whole heap of money, baby. Updated. Shares of Warner Brothers Discovery slid more than 12% in early trading Thursday to an all-time lows after the media conglomerate, heavily relying on its paid TV business, announced a whopping $9 billion write-down reflecting the loss of value to its linear television networks. Let me say that one more time, baby. $9.1 billion with a B, like Bob, right? Or better, or brother. Not with an M as in millions, like Mother, Miller, mediocre. No. A B, like your boy, oh, B. $9.1 billion. All four of the Avengers films grossed $9 billion. And here it is. Warner Brothers Discovery is a studio that is losing that amount. Think about that for a second. This is absolutely retarded, right? It is not intelligent for this studio to be in this situation. $9.1 billion. What the hell y'all doing over there? Goes to show you that David Zaslav was not the right man for the job. Let's get to the next paragraph. WBD shares were down as low as $6.73 per share Thursday, minus 12%, 673 pennies. You got more than that in your pocket at this very moment, don't you? In fact, you may have 673 cents, right, in your cup holder. So right now, you could take the change out of your cup holder and purchase you some Warner Brothers stock. That's how low it is, baby. Back in 2021, March that is, the shares was up $79. You see that difference? 3 years ago, your shares were $73 higher than they are now. Its 52-week low price previously was $6.94 on June the 20th. Year-to-date, Warner Brothers Discovery shares are now down 40%. So that means from last year, they're down 40%. So there's a trend here. Think about that. They continue to circle the drain. They continue to lose that money. And let me tell you why. 2 reasons. Number one, you should have never fired that of Henry Cavill. It seems that the moment that you did this, your stock started to fall drastically, meaning you did not want to restore that of the Snyderverse. I'm sorry, that's what the fans wanted. I hate to tell you guys that, but it is what it is. I got to keep it real here. You remember in the video earlier, right? This video here, I told you guys, 4 Avengers films grossed $9 billion. But when you go and look at the Snyderverse, right, those films grossed like $4 billion and they only had like $1 billion budget. Think Think about that. They were making money. So their decision not to move forward, and trust me, I understand they did not even have to restore the Snyderverse. All they had to do was keep the characters and give you something different. Let's keep it a buck here, like my boy Jody was saying. And they should have never fired those actors and screwed them all over. Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Henry Cavill, and the list goes on and on. Will Smith, right? Jared Leto, Margot Robbie. All of those characters has officially been screwed by that of Warner Brothers. Hell, Will Smith was supposed to get his own Deadshot film. We never got it. You have one of the biggest Hollywood stars in your room, right? Part of your team. And you did not know how to utilize them. And here it is, you took the Suicide Squad and you felt like the name of the team was the reason why it was successful. No, Will Smith, Jared Leto, Margot Robbie. And you did a second film and you only included one of those three. What the hell you thought was going to happen? Thus, the Suicide Squad is one of the biggest financial failures of that of Warner Brothers. I hate to break it to you. That's crazy, man. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, that was it for it. Oh, okay, no. The stock drop wiped out more than $1.6 billion of market value with Warner Brothers. So their total value has just dropped $1.6 billion. That's the same amount of money the first Avengers film made. Now let me give you the second reason why Warner Discovery is in this situation. They're so busy trying to keep up with that of Netflix. Every studio is. They're not Netflix. See, they spend so much money on HBO Max, right? They overshot themselves. They felt like they had the content. And in reality, they didn't. Let me give you a good example. This is how you know Netflix is built for this. They give you the entire season in one day. What do the other streaming services do? They want to give it to you week by week. They want you to keep coming back because they know they do not have enough content to sustain their damn streaming services, which is why Warner Brothers now is selling off those shows to other streaming services. You know what? That's what they were doing in the first place. Then you got this whole regime coming in here, right? And they changed it all. They changed the model of profitability for that of Warner Brothers. Now here it is. You're stuck in a situation where you got a streaming service that continues to lose you money. And not to mention, you don't have enough people interested in it. And on top of that, the cherry on top of the milkshake, you do not want to please that of your fans. You would have thought this whole new James Gunn, Superman, and this whole new universe would have bought some interest and also bought that stock up. That's the reason why you should have shown Superman at Comic-Con. Give people something to talk about. Give people something to be looking forward to. But instead, you set your ass at home. I guess someone must have called James Gunn and told him, dude, don't come around here. Why? Because Robert Downey Jr. is hanging around. Oh, no, we can't do nothing with that. Nah, I'm sorry. I have to stay home. I got to tell you guys, I'm too busy. The film is not ready to be shown, even though we're less than a year away from its release. You need to be marketing that thing, man, so people can look forward to it. But here it is. You continue to take L's after L's after L's. And I mean that as in many. For real. They had Barbie last year, gave them $1 billion. But the profit that they made from Barbie got ate up by all of the losses that they took for the year. Think about that for a second. This company is cursed, ladies and gentlemen. I guess my late cousin Taisha put that voodoo on them so strong, they cannot get out of this hole that they have dug themselves into. And if you ask me, it's deserved. Warner Brothers has screwed over fans for far too long. They thought that they was the pinnacle of the mountain. And to keep it real with you, they were. And yeah, I know Disney was dominating the market, but Warner Brothers was able to give you billion-dollar films at one point in time. The Dark Knight Rises, the last two Harry Potter films, the first Hobbit film and even the second Hobbit film and the third Hobbit film came this close to $1 billion. And here it is now. They'll be lucky. They'll be lucky if they can reach a $500 million film. Think about that. When it comes to Warner Brothers, we're hoping that their films reach $500 million worldwide, at least. Thank God for Dune, right? And even that isn't all of that of a success when you compare it to that of Deadpool and Wolverine. Dune, $750 million is the entire box office run. Deadpool and Wolverine, $750 million in 5 days. So the success cannot be compared. Yeah, Disney has had their bumps in the road, but you got to get credit when it's due, baby. And you also have to give criticism when it's due. Warner Brothers would not be in this situation if they did not fly too close to the sun and also ignore that of the fans. As you can see, Disney is heading towards the path of listening to the fans to correct themselves. And here it is, Warner Brothers, they're doing the opposite. So until they do things right, they will always be in this hole. Until they do things right, the fans and the average moviegoers will never respect them. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end, help you bar out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. I'm trying to reach that magical number of 10,000 subscribers, so I'll be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about this $9.1 billion loss. And also, Warner Brothers, their stock causing their overall value to drop $1.6 billion. And always remember, let it la bon temps rouler. That means let the good times roll. But let me know in the comments below.